Today's lesson is on a while and a while. Two words. Can you shut the door, please? Two words that actually you pronounce them exactly the same, but they're spelled differently. This is a space while. This is all together, a while. How do you use them and use them correctly? In my research and studying of the words, I find that there's always an exception to the rule, okay? There's always an exception to the rule. But what I'm going to show you today is the most common reasons for choosing which word to write in your writing. A while is a noun. And it means a period of time. And so, for instance, you can substitute another period of time, like a month or a day, if you're not sure. So, you could say, I waited a while. Or you could say, I waited a month. So, the rule is, if you can substitute another period of time, then use the two words, okay? If you can substitute another period of time, just use two words. A while is an adverb. What do you substitute on that? Well, you remember when we learned about adverbs like in the 4th grade where you learned that all adverbs end in ly? Not true. But it was an easy way for you to remember adverbs. Most adverbs end in ly. So, since a while is an adverb and you're not sure which one to use, if you can substitute quietly, then you know it's the adverb a while, okay? A while is a noun. A while is an adverb. And then it's no other way of doing it except just putting it into motion and being able to look at the sentences. So let's look at the first sentence. It says Jackson went hungry for
a while.
Now.
Period of time.
Okay.
Period of time.
How do we know that?
Because it says like he went hungry for you can substitute like a month, a day.
Right. Okay. Let me tell you something else too. Most often, the a while that's a noun, the word for it comes before it. Okay. Next sentence. We sat and enjoyed the view.
A while.
Huh?
Adverb.
We sat and enjoyed the view quietly.
Yes.
Okay. You actually, in this sentence, according to how you wanted it to be, this a while is for a time. Could we say we sat and enjoyed the view a day?
Kind of.
No, we're gonna have to have that. We're gonna have to have four in it,
You
aren't
can
we?
say it just won't be right.
Exactly. So this particular sentence is actually not the exception to the rule. Okay. After a while, we just left. Which one? Yeah.
Actually, it could be both because if you put a comma after you could put a while like after quietly we just left, or like after a while we left.
You're correct. You're correct. But what would you know in the normal rules? You know what this is? It's a what? Preposition. Who said that? Good job. It's a preposition. For is a preposition. Most often, the noun, because the word that comes after a preposition is called an object of preposition. The object is a noun. So most often when you have this preposition here, then you're going to use a while that's a noun. Okay? So, knowing that, which after are we going to use?
A while.
A while. Very good. I like how you that's the thing about grammar is it's sort of like math rules. You know how you know the math rules? Grammar has rules too. Grammar has rules. But in English it's always an exception. That's the thing that's hard for English teachers. Okay, the next one. When we arrived, we spent a while looking around.
A while.
Huh?
A while.
We
The noun.
It has to be a noun because we don't have a preposition in front of it, and we can also substitute after we arrive, we spend a day looking around. Make sense? Okay. Last sentence. I'm gonna get you on the last sentence. I'm gonna get you. And while we were driving, it started to rain. A while.
No. It'd be a while.
A while.
Like, but you're not to put for at the beginning.
How about do you? No, why we just can't do this?
While we were driving.
Yes. While we were driving. So I put that sentence because you know what I want you to realize? Anytime you start a sentence with while, W-H-I-L-E, you know what you're going to have? Anytime you start a sentence with while, it's going to be a comma somewhere. While I was at school, comma, I wore my mask. While you sat in my class, comma, you wore your mask. While it was raining, comma, I ran and grabbed my umbrella. Anytime you start a sentence with while, it's going to be a comma in that sentence, okay? Any questions? Learn something new again today? Okay.